What up? What up? What up? This is Rec League Podcast, man. Episode number 129. Um, my name is Randy Little. If you new to this corner of the podcast world, welcome. If you a regular, you are appreciated, no matter where in the world you at. The Rec League, I know I say it every few episodes, Rec League, by definition, we are not professionals. We do not get paid. I love getting homies together no matter where we at, because traditionally it's me, Eric, Nick, Rocket. Two of us are in the same location. The other two of us, but like hours away, like in the same state, but still hours away. The other two of us are in two separate states, almost 3-4 different regions of the country. And then if I can have a fifth homie on, he's in another completely different location. So like, I love getting together with friends, chopping it up, talking about movies. And y'all, no matter where y'all at, hoping if y'all movie fans, if y'all fans of just fun discussion, conversation, that y'all feel like that y'all are included. And this episode is just me and my guy E-Sig, and I'm going to the crib in a couple weeks, but I'll be too busy to put another episode together at that time, 2 weeks from now. So this is the only episode for February, and among the 2 or 3 ideas I actually had, me and Eric, we talking black culture within cinema, like the greatness of some black directors and actors, and history, and a huge RIP thrown in there as well. And like maybe possibly we might be talking a little too much about a couple topics on this episode, but when an actor or a director, a producer, whoever has done so much dope shit, are you really spending too much time talking about them? Home Alone? I don't think so. So let me kick it right quick to the recent theatrically released movies. On the weekend of the 19th of January, I take that back, the 26th of January, I ain't go to the theater. I don't really know what came out. Didn't that Jenna Ortega movie with Martin Freeman come out? It didn't come to my theater. I don't know anybody that's seen it. But this past weekend, Matthew Vaughn dropped Argyle, a very fun spy movie that I hope gets franchised because I liked it. It doesn't seem like a lot of other people did. Matthew Vaughn, to me, hasn't missed, and like even his weak movies are still good. This upcoming weekend, the 9th, the weekend of the 9th of February, we got Lisa Frankenstein, Catherine Newton, one of the Sprouse brothers. I want to say Dylan, maybe Cole. One of Ross Geller's kids is playing a zombie, and it's directed by Zelda Williams, Robin Williams' daughter. So get in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong. On physical media, the weekend of Tuesday, January the 23rd. Forget I said the weekend. Act like I was talking about music. Tuesday, January the 23rd. It looked like probably Scream Factory put out Thinner. I forgot about that. I kind of want to grab that. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1, which I reviewed on the personal YouTube channel, came out. Special Ops Lioness from Paramount Plus, as well as Lawman Bass Reeves, got physical releases. And then Tuesday, January the 30th, Shout Factory put out on Unlawful Entry, but I think I saw that it was like limited copies made, which is weird. John Woo's Silent Night came out. Eli Roth's Thanksgiving came out. Warner Archive put out Joe's Apartment. Season 3 of Monk came out from Kino Labor, but I haven't. So I don't know if y'all getting them motherfuckers the day they come out. A lot of Universal re-releases, it looks like. Eileen with Shorty from Last Night in Soho, Thomas and Mackenzie, and Anne Hathaway came out. Didn't see that one. Curious though. What are we doing? This upcoming Tuesday, the 6th of February. The 6th of February. I don't think I'm buying shit, so I don't know what comes out. What is Waitress the Musical? Yeah, this is a light Tuesday for new releases. Blood Rain 4K. I don't know what boutique label is putting that out. The 13th of Tuesday though is kind of pretty huge. The Marvels is coming out. Tenacious D, Shout Factory is putting out Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. I see a Willy's Wonderland 4K and Steelbook. I see a Footloose Steelbook and 4K. The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Priscilla. Hypnotic. Who remembers that movie that came out last May? That's what the Tuesday before what should be the next podcast is looking like. Again, when I return, I'll be with the Siggy Sig and we'll be chopping it up. It's Rec League. Back again. Your boy. Y'all know my name. I don't know if y'all remember this dude because he wasn't on the last show. Eric Sigmon.
No.
And y'all remember 2-3 episodes ago when we was talking about favorite movies of the year, most anticipated movies of the year, this dude said Sigmund Cinema Podcast was coming back this year.
Oh, thanks for that.
I'm not letting that go. I'm holding it down for all of us. I put it in the group. I had multiple ideas because this is the only episode that I'm doing this month. I had multiple ideas that we could have talked about. Argyle came out, and I seem to be like the one that liked it the most in the group. Nick, Eric both gave it a 3.5. That shit was great to me. Matthew Vaughn is still killing. I don't know what Rocket thought. He never said. So that was an idea. February, Valentine's Day, group of dudes talking about rom-coms was an idea. But it's also Black History Month. And that's what we stuck on. And I need you to pay your respects to a legend because I can't even say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This shit hurts.
Well, yeah, it was kind of a downer with the late great, sucks to say, Carl Weathers. And yeah, it just sucks.
Big rest in peace.
Yeah. 76 years young. Because think about it, he's younger than Arnold.
Yeah, like that's got man. Like when somebody passed from like that era of legends, the ones that's still around got to be like, fuck.
Yeah. And it seems he was working up until the end. He was directing. Yeah. He directed a couple episodes of Mandalorian. Obviously, he was starring in it, a major role.
Yeah.
He was. You realize how much of an impact that he had just in the industry.
Bro, like Stallone said yesterday, like without Apollo Creed, Sylvester Stallone don't got a career.
Yeah, and I'm glad and he's been doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Since before Carl Weathers passed away. But
come on, Stallion.
It sucks.
Come on, Stallion. Bruh.
And
he had to be Mickey in Rocky 3.
Yeah, which it's a whole nother argument, but I think Rocky 3 is the second best Rocky movie.
Bruh, like 2, 3, and 4 are all so good, and I would damn near throw 6 in there too.
Yeah.
All the sequels, except for 5, like have their own like place in the Rocky lore.
Yep. And
I think I hate to bring it like this. But when Apollo got taken out, like it just like Clubber Lang didn't literally take Mickey out. Drago literally took Apollo out.
Yeah,
So I put 4 a little
beat him to
higher.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw in the damn towel.
And also, you got to bring it up. Although it was brief, he still officially played. You know, even to sports, he was a football player in the NFL.
Yeah, that's why my little caption, I was hoping I could add like he won Super Bowl, but he was only with the Raiders 1 season.
Yeah, like very brief, and he only played 8 games or so.
Yeah.
Well, the season was shorter, to be honest. Back in the day, he played in early 70s. But yeah, that's
Arnold showed love, Jesse Ventura showed love, Adam Sandler showed love. Like his impact was felt.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren, which is funny, but
I didn't see that one.
How we other people, Wesley Snipes, everybody. They show you how, and you look back at his movies, and it's kind of jacked up. Right off hand or whatever. In the 80s, it wasn't really a lot of black actors leading action movies.
Nah.
And he had one, Action Jackson, as 80s and as that's funny to put it.
It's on my shelf.
There was a certain charm, even for the bad movies in the 80s, that are just gone from movies. You know, like Commando, the Chuck Norris Mission in Action movies.
The term is balls.
There you go. Balls out. Balls to the
action
wall.
Movies don't have balls. Like comic book movies are what we consider action movies today. Like unless it's John Wick or a John Wick knockoff, like action movies just don't have balls these days.
Yeah. And using some what the kids call today some bangers in the 80s. Obviously, we mentioned Rocky, Predator, and
Dylan.
Action Jackson was a hit, and people ask why didn't he get a sequel? And I was curious about that myself, and I looked into it. So basically, the production company or studio that owned the rights got bought out, and they just forgot.
Damn.
They just forgot about it. As simple as that. Because I think it was Carl Weathers himself explaining it. He said they just forgot about it.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. Because it was that, and it's no coincidence. If anybody knows this name, you know you have a certain age. It was produced by Joe Silver. And if anybody knows that name, you know you're going to get at the very least, decent action.
The Jerry Bruckheimer of the 80s and 90s.
That's the perfect way to put it. Yeah.
You know, Jerry Bruckheimer was the Jerry Bruckheimer of the 80s and 90s, too.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, that's
stupid.
And also, I posted a little anything martial arts related I looked for, and there was a show called Street Justice.
Yeah, like I didn't know he did a couple of them shows. Like I did my little Stack tribute. I didn't know he was in The Shield. I didn't know he was in Psych.
Yeah, Arrested Development. He played a version of himself, which is funny.
So that's gonna come up in a Smartless episode in the next month or two.
Yeah, they always do that delayed.
Yep. Yeah, man, it sucks. He improved everything that he was in.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell you this, you always, which is funny because I'm not that much older than you. You and your old jokes. These fools in Predator.
Bro, when I shave, I'm about to look in my late teens, early 20s, cuz. What we talking about?
No. In Predator, I was talking to my father about this. In Predator, these fools were all jacked up and the high five and all that. These fools were 40.
Yeah.
40 and 41. Still, they looked like they were in their peak. And then definitely, most likely was.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
For sure.
And if you seen Action Jackson, he was probably 2 years older or a year older. I think that came out 88,
I think it was
89.
88. Yeah.
Yeah, 88. And of course, he had a few shirtless scenes after. Like, yeah, I've been working out. I'm like, God, no, dude.
Getting
I
it
was about to
in.
say, built like a linebacker. That's funny. That was
Literally.
But yeah, it's sad. To
Hell
get
yeah.
that news.
So that's the first black legend we talking about. You wanna where you wanna go? You wanna go directors, actors, like black themed movies? Like I ain't really like put a plan together.
I do want to bring up something which is funny. I was gonna post it. I meant to post it in the chat. I gotta go to and tell me, am I looking at this a certain way? All right, so you know, corporations. It is what it is in the world. It's
Well,
Black
I think
History Month.
I saw you do something. I saw you make a joke. All the corporations in Black History Month, and I was like, damn, am I doing that with the podcast?
I mean, but it's a difference between you're not trying to profit off of like, hey, look at me. I mean, you are who you are, and it's genuine. But these all right, here we go. So this is from I'm gonna call out name Fandango, Twitter and Instagram. And here's what I immediately here's the tweet. This year we are looking through the decades at the films and the performances which helped shape Black cinema as we know it today. First, we're gonna start off with the 80s with Morgan Freeman's and Denzel Washington in Glory. So here's how that read to me.
Oh no. Not the movie where Denzel literally gets whipped.
Yeah, that's just how that. Oh man, we're gonna look through the decades of film which helped shape Black cinema as we know it today.
Might as well just talk about roots.
Let's start with a slave movie.
Damn.
Let's start with Glory. Don't get me wrong.
Damn.
Great movie based on a true event. Denzel took home his first Oscar for it, but if you look at the history of the Oscars,
bro, that single tear, cuz.
Yeah. I'm not taking anything away, and it was a great performance, it's a great movie, but it's still what it is. I mean, Denzel won. I mean, look at the roles Denzel was nominated for, and look at the roles he won for. For those who don't know, he's a 2-time Oscar winner, Best Supporting Actor Glory, Best Actor Training Day.
Slave and Dirty Cop.
Slave and the Dirty Cop. He didn't get it for Hurricane.
Should have.
You know, he didn't get it for Malcolm X.
Should have.
Even his last nomination, Roman Israel, I don't know, he was shady in that movie, but
he was quirky.
Yeah, quirky.
That's an underrated Denzel performance because like not a lot of people saw that shit.
I mean, it was people like, what the heck was it when he got nominated for it?
Yeah, yeah.
But now going back to that, and you jump all over. Well, not jump, it's related. Glory was also the first movie for Andre Bauer. I'm sorry.
Another R.I.P.
Who recently passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get that out. That's funny to me, and.
But it's like February 1st. Like it doesn't matter the company, whatever social media, whatever restaurant, whatever movie theater chain, whatever sports league.
Yeah.
NBA, NFL, sports teams, WWE, all of this. Let's hit on a director or two. You want to go old school? You want to go new school?
Let's go old school.
Old school, Spike. You already brought up Malcolm X. Spike is a legend.
Yeah, that's one of my personal favorite movies of all time. My personal favorite biopic.
Oh yeah.
And
long as fuck, but worth the watch.
Yeah, it's well, not anymore. That'll be Lord of the Rings. It was for a very long time the longest movie I've seen in theaters. Yeah, it's about 3 hours 20.
Mine's probably Endgame.
Oh really?
Probably.
You ain't go see the Lord of the Rings Titanic? No Titanic?
Nah.
King Kong?
The only time I got a chance, King Kong, I did
Peter
see
Jackson.
Peter Jackson King Kong in the theater.
Yeah, that's longer than Endgame.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right.
3 hours and 7 minutes.
There you go. Yeah,
Peter Jackson and his long ass movies, but
like when I was like in high school, Lord of the Rings was coming out, and I was just like, man, fuck that nerd shit. In the years since, like, I saw The Hobbit. I saw 2 of the 3 Hobbits in theaters.
But no, definitely, yeah, Spike Lee, because he actually, well, no, that was 2020, his last movie, The Five
Bloods. That we still need a damn Criterion for.
Yeah, what's taking them so long? Speaking of which,
they know I want it, and now fucking The Five Bloods, 2 David Fincher movies now. Netflix holding out.
Yeah, but no, what's Malcolm X? I mean, you could go. It seems like they've done more movies together. Denzel and Spike.
They did Mo Better Blues.
Mm-hmm.
They did Malcolm. He Got Game.
Yeah.
Inside Man. Is there a 5?
It seems like it's a 5 somewhere in it, but I think that's it. It's 4. It seems like they've done more, don't it?
I'm gonna run through the whole gambit right quick, bro. She's gotta have it. School Days. Do the Right Thing. Mo Better Blues. Jungle Fever. Malcolm. Crooklyn. Shout out to Rocket. Clockers. Girl 6.
Look at you. Yeah.
He Got Game. Summer of Sam. Did I skip one? I ain't skip one. Kings of Comedy. 25th Hour. She Hate Me. Yeah. That's gotta be all. That's all. Gotta be all the collabs.
Because you coming up to Inside Man in a second. Yeah. It just seemed like more.
Because then it was Miracle at St. Anna. Then he started doing like the independent shit. Old Boy. Like The Blood of Sweet Jones. Like I'm gonna fuck up some names. But yeah, Spike got a filmography. Black Klansman. And Black Klansman with his son, John David Washington.
Yeah, and he didn't even mention his documentaries. He got he has a decent like that. Documentary about Kobe Bryant.
I need to watch that.
And it's funny. It's not a traditional doc. It's a documentary that takes place during one game.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and I got it on DVD. I bought it, and he has
What is a DVD? Is it?
Yeah, which one?
I'm digital video disc. I rock with Blu-rays over here, cuz.
I wonder if that would even be on Blu-ray. But yeah, he has a few documentaries. He did a documentary. Yeah, that's did The Four Little Girls, which is a sad story. And he did the When the Levees Broke, that documentary about New Orleans.
Oh shit, Katrina?
Yeah.
Damn.
And that was on HBO. It's
I couldn't be doing all that sad ass shit.
Yeah, he's one of the rare people who won. He's one of the rare people who was awarded an honorary Oscar, then would go on after to win a competitive Oscar.
So that means Angela Bassett gonna get hers in the next few years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the biggest.
We hope.
And I love Jamie Lee Curtis.
I used to.
But no, Spike. Yeah, that dude. Might as well tell a story. You familiar with the term? You're gonna have 2 or 3 jokes. You familiar with the term making a movie pregnant?
No.
Go ahead. You serious?
I'm gonna keep it PG. Go ahead.
Oh no. So you remember what's his name? Inside the Actors Studio. That show.
I know who you're talking about. The name ain't gonna come to me though.
Will Ferrell even made fun of him on SNL. God dog, what is his name? But Spike Lee was on there. So you remember the end of Malcolm X? Everybody was
James
standing up.
Lipton.
James Lipton. There we
There it
go.
is. How did I do that?
Inside the actors.
How did I do that?
But there was a scene at the end of Malcolm X where everybody starts standing up. I am Malcolm X. Then they start showing celebrities with the X hat on. So those aren't just random celebrities. So what he did was he was with Warner Brothers at the time.
Yeah.
They said, look here, we'll give you this budget for a 2.5-hour movie at the most. And he said, no, he said, it's got to be this. I can't leave out one of the most important parts. They wanted to cut down because it's basically 3 big acts.
Warner Brothers always fucking up a good thing.
That's hilarious. I didn't even think about that until I just said it just now.
Bro, like, I don't know if it was around the time Killers of the Flower Moon came out, but I feel like it's been within like the last year. I read a quote where Scorsese said, I ain't fuck with Warner Brothers ever since they said they wanted to franchise The Departed.
Yeah. And we'll get back to that. That's interesting. But these knuckleheads, he be on Warner Brothers all day.
Bruh.
But he did something clever. It's a few people did it also. And wow, that's a hell of a coincidence. The Wachowskis did it too with The Matrix, Warner Brothers. But going back to he said, okay, I'll take y'all budget and I'll make the movie. So he took the budget they gave him and he made his version of the movie anyway. So he couldn't finish it though.
Sure enough. Bamboozled, I forgot about Bamboozled.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Could have Damon Wayans. But no, so what happened is they had a little dilemma. And they said he had to raise the funds independently to finish the movie. And they said if you could raise this much, they'll match it so he can finish it. Ooh. And so this is on James the Inside Actor Studio, and it's an emotional story that he told. He said he talked to Oprah donated. He said he talked to Magic donated, and he said he called up MJ, and he said MJ asked how much did Magic give.
Yeah.
And he competitive Jordan, he gave double.
I'd have gave $1 more.
But no, as Spike was telling his story, he got emotional. He started crying because he finished the movie that he wanted to make.
There you go.
Just because of that. But
should have took that shit to Universal.
Mm-hmm. And so I don't know. I mean, what do you got to say? You've been on Spike a little minute.
I did actually in 2020 before I think Netflix announced the Five Bloods. I did a Spike Lee binge, and I don't remember if I bring up the internet it's gonna fuck up into the screen grab. But I feel like He Got Game is my favorite Spike movie. Okay. As much as I like Do the Right Thing, I was a military cop. Somewhere embedded in my psyche somewhere is I'm a stickler for the rules. I don't feel like he did the right thing, fucking up the pizza spot. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he did the right thing. Dude said turn down the music.
Yeah. And that's the thing, what that is just the thing, Spike Lee wrote it purposely.
They stepped on Giancarlo's J's.
Yeah. But yeah, it's sad. But that's that's exactly what Spike was going for, to have the conversation.
Good.
Just the name of the movie.
No matter what, he's never done a straight comedy. I feel like Crooklyn is about his upbringing, so that's kind of a little more lighthearted and shit.
Yeah.
And She's Gotta Have It really isn't heavy drama. It's like a sex dramedy.
Yeah.
Everything else he's done is really heavily serious in tone. And it's meant to bring up a discussion. Spike is underrated for that. Maybe not in his heyday, you know what I mean? But today nobody talks about Spike Lee really initiate discussion no matter what movie he doing.
And let me tell you this, you brought up He Got Game. It was my younger sister. She watched because she was too young to watch it when it initially came out. She's 20. And she doesn't know a lot about sports. And she watched it. She's like, wow. She said that seemed real. She said fantastical. about how they were trying to bribe him to come to this school, how he went to the college. I'm like, I said to my
I'm
sister,
not sure it was.
no, we know it wasn't. I told my sister, like, they probably didn't exaggerate
No, yeah, Ray Allen probably was like, man, when I was getting recruited, this, and this, and man, bitches was throwing their ass at me.
Yeah, and it's funny that they at one of the colleges,
They
Rick Fox,
couldn't buy them motherfuckers nothing, so they bought them
right?
motherfuckers something. You know what I mean?
Hey, your boy's the guy. That's a nice little touch. Yo, Rick Fox.
Yeah. Bro, Travis
But
Best.
yeah.
That's what I remember. I was like, man, Travis Best was a pacer at the time. I was like, bro, we got pacer
Yeah.
representation in this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, he got game. I love that movie.
He got game is so fire.
Yeah, and I hate when people call it. I mean, it involves basketball, obviously, but it's a movie about a relationship between a father and son. And yeah, it's just so many. That's the movie. I gotta say it. That's the movie that made me fall in love with the Jordan 13s. People call them the shoes Denzel bought.
One of the 13s are one of my favorite Jordans. I've always loved the hologram, the breads, like the black and the red ones.
Yeah, he got games. They were the white, black, and the white, black, and the red ones. And remember, he tried them on, and he saw the ankle monitor.
Yep.
He's like, it's an arthritic condition.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
now we could.
I don't even outright hate like Spike's worst movies, like She Hate Me, Old Boy. Like, obviously, Old Boy don't hold a candle. The studio fucked it up. He ain't put a Spike Lee joint on it.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I mean?
I'm curious to his version.
I don't.
He and Brolin were pissed about that.
Yeah. Like that's like where everybody released the Snyder cut. Like, that's the movie. I'll release the Spike Lee cut, even though I know it's probably impossible.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I don't know. We could do a whole episode on it, but since I guess we're kind of old school.
Only real new school director that I was gonna bring up is Jordan Peele.
Yeah, and as a director, I'm gonna go. I feel like we talked about this person. But he's director, actor, and he still does stuff. He's super duper independent. He even directed a movie where he played his father. Look at you.
Mario Van Peebles?
Mario Van Peebles.
Okay.
And,
I did say Bamboozle, so
right.
New Jack.
Who come out the gate? New Jack City. His first movie.
That's probably his only movie I've even seen. I ain't gonna lie.
Why can't we get away from Warner Brothers?
at least New Jack City feels like a front to back banger.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna shoot you so bad.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. How he's super independent. Like a lot of his movies go under the radar.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's probably better known as an actor than a filmmaker.
Oh yeah.
But he's done a lot of TV. But I don't know. Let's see. What are some of his? Because did you watch Lost?
The show?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bruh.
Oh, you didn't get into Lost?
I never got into Lost.
Yeah, because he actually he directed a bunch of episodes of Lost. A lot of people don't know.
It's like I fucked up. Like, I can't bring up my internet. I can't bring up my Safari. It's gonna fuck with the video.
That's true. But one movie that's super. It's like it's probably Lost. It's like one of them. The DVD cost $70 on Amazon and eBay. So he did a movie in 1995 called Panther, about the Black Panther Party.
I feel like I've heard of it.
And Huey P. Newton was played by Marcus Chong, who was the operator in the original Matrix. And Kadeem Hardison was in it. Courtney B. Vance. What's Kane's real name from Menace to Society? He was in it.
Tyrone Turner.
I think that's it. That's it.
How am I doing this?
Bokeem Woodbine.
Names coming all out of my ass.
But yeah, I don't know if it's streaming. I'll have to look it up later in the episode. Yeah, and he has Panther. He did the Western Posse. Remember that? You ever seen that?
Vaguely, nah.
And that was what it wasn't bad. It was what Stephen Baldwin was in that too. And Billy Zane was the bad guy. Billy Zane
That tracks.
chewing up everything.
That tracks.
But yeah, and then the movie I just mentioned where he played his father, which is one of the most underrated biopics on Badass from 2003.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, he's just been directing mostly TV and acting. He's mostly acting. He directed episodes of Empire, Once Upon a Time, NCIS. And I got one for you. You know this movie, but you probably didn't see it.
You know my track record with your trivia. I probably don't. When you say I do, I probably don't. Like right. I heard your trivia earlier, and like it sounded like Carl Weathers and Eddie Murphy, and I was like, bro, they've never been in a movie together.
So this one, remember when 50 Cent?
It's 50.
Got real skinny for a role he was doing.
Yeah.
And nobody saw the movie.
Nobody saw that shit. He went full method, and nobody saw that shit.
That was a Mario Van Peebles movie. All Things Fall Apart was the name of it from 2011. I still haven't seen it. I apologize to Mario.
No, I never saw that shit.
Yeah. But it's memes today that still joke about that. Like, they showed a picture of 50. You're like, remember 50?
Bro, like 50 kid was so jacked in 03, lost all his muscle. I feel like he got tattoos removed for that part.
Yeah.
And now he's jacked again.
Yeah, and supposedly Ray Liotta's in the movie, and Lynn Whitfield.
Damn. Thin line between love and hate.
But yeah, other than that, Mario Van Peebles, and we could throw in the youngest person to be nominated for Best Director to this day, R.I.P.
To this day.
John Singleton.
I was definitely gonna bring up Singleton.
Yeah, and fantastic. I think he has. I don't know when the last time you watched it. I think he has.
I don't absolutely know. My bad.
No, you go ahead.
I don't know if I absolutely like adore his filmography, but he don't have a lot of duds. Like that bullshit with Taylor Lautner is like his only ass movie.
Yeah, is that his last movie?
That's his last movie too, yeah. But like, if we talking John Singleton, like Snowfall needs to be in the discussion. That's why I wish Merritt was here.
It's his show.
We could fucking talk about Snowfall for the rest of this episode if Merritt was here. Such an amazing fucking show. Like, I don't know if he directed a lot of season 1 episodes, but like he was like the brainchild behind Snowfall.
And you know what? He doesn't have a lot of movies.
Nah, he really don't.
He got 10. He has 9.
He obviously Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Can't nobody take that shit away. Poetic Justice. Slightly underrated. Rosewood, underrated.
If you forget one, go back one.
Higher Learning,
College.
underrated.
That's
on me. The Shaft reboot, kind of underrated.
Wait a minute, what did you say before Shaft?
I said Rosewood.
Yeah, you did. You said Rosewood. My fault. And Shaft.
And then Baby Boy.
Probably his. That's crazy that Baby Boy is.
Which was meant for Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
What the, like, episode 1 was meant for Tupac. Damn, Baby Boy was meant for Tupac. Damn, what could have been.
Yeah. And what I was going to, I think, still out of the 10, 11, if you count the spinoff, I think Too Fast, Too Furious is one of the cinematography-wise, look-wise, one of the best-looking Fast and Furious.
Yeah. And then Four Brothers.
Mm-hmm. And then
Abduction.
Yeah, it's a big gap between the two.
He was probably like in TV and shit in between,
working on
like
television.
05 and 2011. Yeah.
But he produced a lot. Well, a few.
Hustle and Flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he executive produced the movie. I don't know how much he was involved with it. I hate this movie. And I saw something in this person who starred in this movie. And I'm glad I stuck by it. Movie called Woo, starring Jada Pinkett.
Word, he produced that?
Executive produced. So he probably put up a look.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably hit
Yeah.
him up. Hey, John, like,
we need a name producer.
yeah, straight up. Like, we'll put your name in the credits. Like, let me get 500,000.
So, another John director has a trademark. John Landis has a trademark where he casts directors in his movies in small speaking parts. He had Steven Spielberg was in Blues Brothers. He had Sam Raimi.
Don't say the next one. Don't say the next one. Do not say the next one. I can fuck it, say it.
No, but I was building up. But
fuck it. George Lucas was in Beverly Hills Cop 3. It sucks.
And who else was in Beverly Hills Cop 3?
I don't remember, and I just saw it like 2 months ago.
John Singleton, brother.
Really?
Remember?
I knew that.
Hector Elizondo was at a scene of a fire, and he was like, he got a call on the radio, and a fireman started talking. He like, didn't you hear? Some fool shot Uncle Dave. Some fool named Foley. That's John Singleton.
Stupid ass movie.
Yeah, he didn't have his glasses on. He probably
that's why I forgot.
But no, it's John Singleton in one of his few acting roles. But yeah, R.I.P. John Singleton.
We done said R.I.P. too many times in this episode.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Fuck.
But yeah. But black directors, we talked about them. We could go Denzel.
Yeah. Like, I hate to say it, but like I just watched all the movies he directed at like the end of 2021. Before the only movie he directed he's not in, A Journal for Jordan, came out.
Yeah. Man, wow, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Right? Like, and it's so weird. Like, I was, again, my man Merritt, I was telling him this like a couple months ago probably. Like, one of my least favorite Denzel movies is Fences, and it's because like he goes against type. Like, I don't like asshole Denzel Washington.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
Just a stern father from the old school with a habit.
Yeah. And spoiler, he's cheating on his wife, infidelity.
Go figure.
Yeah.
But like, Antoine Fisher is a certified banger. Gave the masses Derek Luke.
Yep.
The Great Debaters might be severely underrated. And then you got Fences and A Journal for Jordan. Like, A Journal for Jordan, I got to see it like December 31st that year. Like, it came out Christmas Day. And then like I had to like move things around for all my videos and shit. But like it was good. It was good. I don't remember Shorty's name that plays Michael B. Jordan's wife. And like Jordan is the son. The journal is like what he's writing during his military days, during deployment.
Gotta watch that movie.
It's a solid watch, kind of like really sad. But like Denzel directs his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
In all 4 movies, not just that one.
Yeah.
Who is the best, your favorite, whatever, black actor turned director / is it Denzel?
Who else is there?
No idea. I was hoping you knew.
It's somebody out there. And I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
Michael B. Jordan made his debut actor / director last year with Creed 3. Let's not forget that banger.
Yeah. Great series of movies. The Creed movies.
Hell yeah. And like, that's what I said. I said Jordan Peele was my only new school. Ryan Coogler also. Neither one of them have a miss, for the record. Yeah,
and it's not a spoiler at this point. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, he's been in every single one of Ryan Coogler's movies.
That's a fact.
Yeah, yeah. Ryan Coogler is
Oh,
yeah. What's up?
actor slash director Regina King.
Yes, One Night in Miami. I just told my mom about that movie. I'm like, watch that movie. And that was another year Academy screwed up. People were expecting her to get a nod for director, but
hell yeah.
Apparently the Academy doesn't like female directors, or they only can nominate one. They can't nominate more than two in 1 year.
They're just all old white guys and don't want to.
It's even though they supposedly opened up the invites and invited more people, it's still extreme gatekeeping going on.
Yeah,
with the Academy.
exactly.
And
exactly.
That's a whole nother thing we can and yeah, and speaking of which, you just reminded me with the nominees, American Fiction. You haven't seen that yet, have you?
Not yet. I'll probably be blind by it.
So Jeffrey Wright and Sterling K. Brown are both nominated, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, respectively. And Sterling Brown, he made a video, just congratulate people on the nomination, which was cool. And he said they made history. I'm like, what was the history? And the history is this is the first movie where two black actors are nominated for the same movie for Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor.
Who you've seen it though? Who's got the better chance to win? Even though they both probably won't.
Sterling K. Brown, because of the other nominees, ain't got a chance at hell.
They're supporting. Yeah, that's Downey all the way.
Yeah, it'll be Jeffrey Wright.
But he's going up against who? Paul Giamatti and who? Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. That's probably his to lose.
The irony is that Cillian Murphy and Downey will probably both get it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. But no, that's But it's funny if you bring it up. Let's go to Jordan Peele. I don't know if you remember. It's not that far back.
I love all three of his movies so much.
When the trailer or the teaser for Get Out first came out, remember, like, collectively, we were all looking for the joke?
Probably. I can't remember that teaser to save my life right now.
Isn't that specifically that?
Ask me a name.
The specificities of the
I
teaser,
want,
but it's the fact.
This one that just got pushed back, like, his new one got delayed from Christmas, right?
They took it off the slate.
I want Keegan-Michael Key in it. I want it to be horror, and I want no humor, and I want Keegan-Michael Key in it.
Yeah, that's strange. He haven't put him in any of his movies.
Because I think he expects, like, if I cast Keegan, they're gonna want comedy, and I'm not gonna do it.
Right. Yeah, they wrote Keanu, right?
I was about to say, I don't know off top, but maybe because it's Monkey Paw, and I feel like somebody lumped Keanu in with his other directed movies, and like Peter Atencio directed that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how you say dude's name, but I know Jordan Peele did not direct Keanu. Keanu is super underrated, man. Fuck.
It is.
I love that movie.
But they definitely wrote it, right?
I would assume so. Like, it is hilarious.
Let's see. I have to look that one up. But yeah, Jordan Peele is 3 movies.
I need to watch Nope again. I feel like I'm gonna squeeze since his shit got delayed. I think I'm gonna throw his all 3 of his movies into my horror binge this year.
All right. So written by Jordan Peele and Alex Rubens, and Alex Rubens is known for Ricky and Morty and Community. So that makes sense.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That tracks.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, but no, going back to that, I remember when the trailer first came out, is when I first got on Twitter, people, they were showing this stuff happening. They were showing the guy running, and it was serious, and then they say, from Jordan Peele.
And it was Lil Rel in it?
Yeah, and people were, it's just like the tweets and the discussion was people were trying to find what the comedic angle was.
No.
And then the main trailer came out, and they're like, wait a minute, he's actually making
arguably the best horror movie over the last 10 years.
Yeah. But yeah, and the thing with, make a whole episode about that. In my opinion, one of the things that make a great movie is rewatchability and also finding something different each and every time you watch it. That movie is so layered. It's oh, I'll tell you this. A little personal about me. At the time, I went on a date. My wife at the time.
Got myself a date.
Remember, for those who've seen Get Out, when they got pulled over by the police at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, and she was driving, and then the cop asked him for his ID. She like, no, what you asked for his ID for?
He wasn't driving.
He wasn't driving.
Yeah.
And my girl at the time, she was like, yeah. She like, that's how I go in for you, sweetie. I'm like, we'll talk later after this. She didn't see what was really happening. I didn't see it either, but after the movie, you put it together, is that she wasn't trying to take up for him. She didn't want a paper trail.
Yes. I knew that. I knew, yeah, she didn't the cop could place Chris at this traffic stop.
At this time in this road. And, yeah, it's just, it's so much to talk about, man. That movie is just... I gotta share this. So we were in Seattle when we saw that, and I kid you not, Randy. I swear on everything I love.
Were you regularly doing the pod in Seattle?
Nope, not in Seattle.
You had at least done 1 or 2 episodes already.
No, first one I did is when I definitely came to Texas. I remember where I was living when I did the first one with you.
For real?
Because
I started. I started in 2017. I started around the time James Gunn got fired from Guardians 3, and that was obviously after 2 came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was definitely...
Because also, another RIP, I know John Schnepp had literally just passed. It was right after Comic-Con that year.
Yeah, that was definitely...
Yeah, so it was set, you're right.
Yeah, because I only lived there for a month, so... That's a whole nother story.
Did you watch Frasier?
Oh, that's funny. but no, Get Out. When the credits rolled, we saw it in theater. When the credits rolled, looked over to my left, and it's just what I saw. I saw this old, white, in their probably 60s and 70s, older white couple, and they were just sitting there.
What is the interest of why they would want to go see Get Out? I need to know.
Dude, they were shocked.
Mortified.
They were stunned. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my stars. Oh my stars, Herbert.
They were just paused. At that point, I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, y'all didn't. But no, he deserved every bit of that original screenplay Oscar. So I'm curious to see, and it's people, there's one, I guess you could call her a friend of mine. She said she doesn't like any of Jordan Peele's movies. She said he's a wannabe director. I don't know.
Unfriend this person.
I just escape the conversation anytime that comes up because it'll be an argument. And
that's disgusting.
The Keanu Reeves mindset just, hey, you think the sky's purple? Good for you.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
There's just no... And there's another thing that I don't like.
How do you see Get Out, Us, and Nope, and say wannabe director? That's crazy.
Yeah, because she called him, and we were talking about movies, and she brought up M. Night Shyamalan. She said, "Yeah, him and M. Night Shyamalan are wannabe directors." That's what we were talking about. And yeah, and how do I exit? Yeah, stage left. That's how
I understood that reference. Maybe she's only seen The Last Airbender.
I don't know. But I do want to say something about that.
That's crazy.
Because I think there's a cop-out that a lot of people like to use when, like I was saying when we were talking about something, and I said, no, I was telling you, you're different. You actually know how to articulate, and
I try.
As far as your criticisms, Randy little reviews on YouTube. And there's a cop-out that a lot of people use, and I'm going to start calling them out on it. when they don't have an argument or can't articulate, they say film is subjective. Now, here's my thing about that. Yes,
Yes, it is.
It's subjective to the individual. But here's what the thing that I don't like about it. People say that as an end-all be-all.
Yeah, film is subjective because I don't have legitimate reasons to back up my statement.
Yeah.
Period.
But also, in a bigger picture...
One or two people have been on this show that don't have legitimate reasons to back up their fucking statement.
Exactly. But in the overall picture, and in my... Well, not even my opinion, because this is a fact what I'm about to say.
It's scientific fact.
Film is art, right?
Hell yeah.
So, like any form of art, there are objective ways to analyze. There are objective analysis to art. People see Mona Lisa and they don't understand why it is revered and celebrated the way it's celebrated. People just look at a Mona Lisa and see a picture of a woman.
Well, in the doo-doo movie on Netflix called Lift, directed by F. Gary Gray, Kevin Hart said that ain't nobody caring until it got stolen.
Yeah, which is not true. That's a crazy.
I hate that that's the first way we bring up F. Gary Gray.
Oh yeah, my boy. Yeah, F. Gary.
We got to.
But no, just speaking of that, it's because there's a movie I use for an example. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but I'll just use another famous movie. You could think The Godfather is boring.
I've seen The Godfather.
And that's usually what people's argument is about The Godfather. Younger people or people under a certain age, they think it's boring. But factually, Godfather has one of the most familiar and amazing scores ever made. Fantastic acting by Brando, Pacino, everybody else in it.
Khan.
Like, yeah. And the directing, if you know anything about directing techniques, these are facts that these are great things. If you don't like the movie,
your opinion sucks.
That's your subjectivity. And it's silly reasons you get into arguments with people, and I forgot that one knucklehead. You remember that when those two dudes with the podcast? That's funny. They were trending because he said one of his he said he named two movies as his greatest movies of all time. You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember it, but
no, I'm not pulling this out of my ass. No way.
Yeah, no, calling people. But anyway, that's going down a rabbit hole. I wanted to speak on that. Is some people just go to movies to get the shiny spoon effect. They want to see
Twitter
things
dudes with
blow up.
attention.
Yeah, and
Twitter dudes who just want their clicks.
Yeah, it's becoming a mess. Yeah, but anyway, we mix good old Felix Gary. But yeah, it's
got 6 minutes before we break.
Oh, 6 minutes. But I want to say one more thing, bring it up. Something that's kind of sucks and sad. When Taraji P. Henson was making her rounds for Color Purple, somebody asked her a question and she broke down because of the struggles that she have to go through with a 20-plus year career. She still has to basically jump through hoops. But that's just the way it is for most people of color. I wouldn't. My brother is wanting to be an actor. He just got his first role in a studio movie. We're gonna see what that's about. And he's been doing background stuff, Chicago Fire, Shameless, Empire.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, he ain't buying no houses with the role yet, but hopefully this one role. But yeah, but personally, I wouldn't want to be in that business. So highly weird. Yeah, because just like real life, people don't realize how those actors live.
Yeah,
like they live like most people live check to check. They live movie to movie.
yeah. Unless you Will Smith out here.
Yeah, and just like regular people, there is a top 1% in Hollywood.
For sure, yeah. Oh, you in a movie? You must be living good. Nah, bro.
And it's not like that.
If we ain't learned nothing from the strike, it's that period.
I was just about to say, yeah, that's why the actors and the writers were striking. but he getting 60 cent residual checks.
Fuck that shit. Netflix
it,
wild
it,
for that.
it costs it costs more to make the paper than it does what you would get off the check.
No shit.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, that's it before the break.
Yeah, let's save this first portion right quick. We be back. All right. Should we talk about actors?
Sure. Who do we got?
My favorite actor of all time is Will Smith.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I really have a favorite actor of all time. Will Smith is one of the most entertaining actors of all time. I ain't gonna lie about that shit. Bad Boys, Men in Black, damn, Independence Day, Enemy of the State. Wiki. Nope.
Oh man, it was. I gotta tell you this because it was a trivia, and here's the question. Tell me what's wrong with it. Which 1990 movies starred Will Smith as a jet pilot fighting alien invaders?
Independence Day.
Which 1990 movie?
Oh, I thought you said 90s.
Starred,
I thought the implication was 90s.
1990. They said 1990.
Okay,
I'm like, but they were wrong.
Can't even say Air America.
Answer. They just had the year wrong. They talk about Independence Day, and these stupid judges are like, the judge is always right, don't you? I'm like,
it was 1996, but go off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, and we went up there. You like, yeah, you mustn't hear the rules. I'm like, dude. Yeah, I'm like, this could be the tiebreaker, and you just way off.
You the judge. You didn't do no research. That don't make you right. Like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air started in 1990. Like, what are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It had to be. I don't know. Probably I'd say. See, the thing is about Denzel is he has a lot of movies, but people forget. Go back. That he was a TV actor for a while, and he was in a TV show called Saint Elsewhere.
That was it. I was trying to think of it.
And it was him and the other probably most famous guy you know was Howie Mandel. And they were on the
Bobby's
same show.
World? Yeah.
Right.
Deal or No Deal?
And look at all these people. Remember, so Ed Begley Jr., David Morse.
David Morse on the TV show.
Mm-hmm. And it was a show. It was around for 6 seasons. 6 seasons from 1982.
It was ER before ER.
Basically, and it's ER and that other show that's been on 18,000 years. What's that?
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. Is that show still come on?
Pretty sure. Ronnie Cox, Mr. Feeney.
Oh, but
damn, Denzel was on the whole run though. I figured he would have pulled a Clooney and dipped after he started getting in movies. Bruce Greenwood.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred
Woodard. I think it's definitely streaming if y'all want to check it out. It was a good show.
It's a good show. It's a good ass show, man. And we didn't even get a final episode. Weigh-ins, Keenan Ivory. It's still on topic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw
film
I don't care. Well, what it was for, I'm gonna switch it up. Somebody asked, like, it's a female page. Who's the finest Wayans brothers to y'all? Like, oh my God, would y'all stop it?
Kim.
But I give you this one. Let's get off. Still on actors.
It's on Hulu.
Acting. Oh, Saint Elsewhere.
Yeah.
And let's go acting. Which Wayans brothers is on top? Who is your personal favorite acting? I already know mine. It's easy to me. Acting. Mine is Damon Wayans.
Yeah, like Damon, like Marlon is hilarious.
Yeah, he been coming out the gate consistently with a lot of movies the
Damon
past 10
Damon
years.
Jr.
Oh yeah, if you want to go the second generation.
Yeah. I mean, Keenan Ivory got some shit.
Yeah, he does. That's that's great about that family. They just and look up and buy or stream In Living Color. If y'all don't know what that is,
In
you're gonna
Living
have a great
Color.
time.
Yeah, sure. Hey, well, I don't want to say In Living Color gave us Jim Carrey because he was doing shit before, but Ace
Yeah, he
Ventura did not
was.
give us Jim Carrey.
No, but he says himself, the stuff he did do, it really didn't because he was in some stuff.
He was in the
He was in a
last
movie.
Dirty Harry. He was in Earth Girls Are Easy, that one of them
Yeah,
vampire movies.
he was the last Dirty Hit, the Deadpool. He was in. It's something else. You say Once Bitten?
I said the vampire movie.
Yeah, that Once Bitten. That's the vampire movie.
Yeah,
You said Peggy Sue got married.
I ain't say that.
Yeah, that was probably his biggest as Francis Ford Coppola. But other than that,
Yeah.
he says himself that his break was definitely In Living Color.
For sure.
That's what got him Ace Ventura.
And Tommy Davidson, and Jamie Foxx, and J Lo.
Yeah, it's just and Sean Wayans, he up there. Remember he was the DJ.
Yeah.
And he even said up there, playing tapes. The SW1, that was his DJ name.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's in his Instagram handle.
Yeah, but going back to this track actors. I don't know.
Black actors.
Some days with black actors, man, we got to sit together. Like, come on, man, it's me.
The off topic is still on topic this episode. I love it.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's too easy, I guess. But we were just talking off wax about the top 1% because Will Smith, Denzel, like status wise, they are the $20 million movie actors, and for a good reason.
Yeah.
But other than that, is like we were talking about Jeffrey Wright, like the thespian style. I mean, Denzel is that, but other actors, a lot of people thought Jeffrey Wright was really Puerto Rican
because of Shaft.
Speaking of John Singleton,
right?
Shaft, Peoples Hernandez.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. It's other than that, I don't know. Who would you say is? That's too easy.
I mean, after he got past like Soul Plane and Scary Movie 3 and 4, like Kevin Hart started coming up.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
He did it on a series. I wrote. Oh man, I wonder if I could find this review. I wrote. When did Think Like a Man 2 come out?
2 came out in 2014.
Wow. 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
And when did what is it? Ice Cube, Kevin Hart. I don't know why I'm doing. You can't see me.
Jonathan Cena. Ride Along came out in 14.
10 years too?
Let me check.
Yeah, that's 10 years. I remember. I went on a date.
Yeah, Ride Along came out in 14. I just dropped the anniversary and forgot all about it.
Yeah, because it's proof. It's on my Instagram. I was saying something about Kevin Hart as far as trying to expand. So he did it in that series, True Story, with Wesley Snipes.
Sure. I know what that is.
You didn't see True Story?
No.
Netflix?
Nope.
All right.
Now that you bring it up, I feel like I've heard about it.
Wesley Snipes' brother, Billy Zane, was in it. A couple of other people.
Wesley's brother?
Yeah. Dude, watch it. But
Kevin Hart was in the Barbershop TV show.
Really?
Just so you know.
But speaking of him, lift. What did you get at?
Oh,
Did you see?
did I give that a 2.5?
I think so. A lot of people. That's like
The baseline.
the two.
It just felt lazy.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, you and Nick gave it 2.5. I gave it 2. And it's
Uninspired. It didn't
just
feel like F. Gary Gray at all.
no. The movie looked great. You can see
Yeah.
they spent money, and they were probably actually in those locations.
It's
But
like kicking up all the damn Netflix subscription fees.
it's like he couldn't find Kevin Hart. I'm talking about his. Like obviously, we you could tell he was trying to stray away from his shtick.
Yeah.
But he didn't tap into something else. He was just like on boring.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me tell you something, Eric. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is out here buying all the tequila, running all the wrestling companies, endorsing this, that, and the third. Somebody got to take the action star. And that's going to be me.
You know what?
And
I have an answer for this, and I want to ask you, what's his best performance?
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I have an answer,
I ain't
and
gonna
you're going
hold
to know
you.
why.
Like, comedically, it's like Jumanji, one of those. Overall, it's either The Upside or Fatherhood for me.
No, there you go. So that's the way to put it, comedically.
Okay.
Comedically,
The Secret Life of Pets 2.
Stupid. No, the next level, Jumanji, the next level.
Yeah.
Because he's actually acting.
They're all great.
Right, like, because he's supposed to be Danny Glover for most of the movie. And he's doing a good job.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Fatherhood, that's...
When are we getting 3?
4, technically.
Technically, oh shit. Damn. I gotta delete this whole episode now.
Yeah, they did the requel route, and we keep forgetting. People keep calling it a remake.
Nah, yeah. When are we getting Jumanji 4?
Now, they've been so freaking busy. And speaking of, like, he and The Rock, including Hobbs and Shaw, they've been in how many movies together?
Central Intelligence, 2 Jumanjis, Hobbs and Shaw, Super Pets.
Yeah, so it's 5.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's another one that seemed like... Not in 5 is decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got to bring up, because he had a crazy year. He was nominated. He's the first actor, I think, ever nominated for 3 different things in the same year in the Golden Globes.
Kevin Hart?
When the Academy... Oh, no. I'm talking specific actor. And when the Oscars came around, he was nominated for Best Actor and Supporting Actor. 2 different movies, obviously. And he won Best Actor. Look, I got you stumped. Got the brother stumped.
I told you I don't be on this trivia shit.
2004 is the year.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
I just needed a clue.
Uh-huh. So what were the Golden Globe movies? Obviously, Collateral.
Collateral, Ray.
And it was a made for TV
Is it called Redemption?
Yeah, the Tookie Williams story.
Okay. So I know it wasn't breaking all the rules.
Wow. Did that come out 2006?
Yeah. I worked at the theater when that came out.
You did? Woo. Oh my God. Have you seen that movie?
I feel like I've seen bits and pieces.
No. I'm sorry. I've
not seen Redemption.
That movie for no reason. I'm thinking of Held Up. Whatever year that came out. I hated that movie. Yeah. I hated that movie. Yeah. Held Up 99.
Damn, I was wrong.
One of the great years in cinema, and that movie came out.
Shout out to Steve Rash, motherfucker. This dude has directed Son-in-Law, The Buddy Holly Story. What is Can't Buy Me Love? Do I know what that is?
That's what Dempsey.
Okay,
Patrick
yeah.
Dempsey.
And then like
they remade that in Love, the Nick Cannon movie.
Love Don't Cost a Thing. That's what I was
Love
thinking
Don't
of.
Cost a Thing. Yeah.
He directed American Pie Bandcamp, like 3 Bring It On sequels, a Road Trip sequel. Man, this dude fell off hard.
He's getting a paycheck in there somewhere.
I guess.
I guess.
Well, Jamie Foxx definitely had a bounce back after. I feel like I watched Held Up like on Cinemax when I was like 12. Even though I was 12 the year before it came out. Anyway. Let's talk about Electro. Don't you know? I'm Electro. Hey, but he also his like first 2, maybe 3 albums are like I never heard his first album. His second and third and maybe 4th album are bangers.
Yeah. People forget he had that first album
Peep
back in
this.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Apple Music.
And it's not a bad album. I remember listening to it, but he was the comedian in.
Yeah.
People didn't take him seriously.
Yeah. It's like when Ray came out and he showed he could really get busy and got up with Kanye and them, he capitalized on that shit. I love Unpredictable. I'm not even an R&B guy, and I love Unpredictable.
What? Y'all like the R&B? Oh, man. But no, I mean, Predictable. No, Kanye produced that one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And what's the one, Timbaland?
Timbaland.
With the harps, play that love song.
Yeah, DJ, won't you play this girl a love song? Yeah, that's a fucking bop, as the kids say.
But no, yeah, talented dude. Has he won a Grammy before?
I don't know.
He gotta be a Grammy winner because he's almost got EGOT status, I think.
That's a good ass question. Awards and nominations by Jamie Foxx. Grammys, 1 win.
Yeah. For what? What's that? It's gotta be.
I'm about to figure it out. Blame It with T-Pain.
Blame It, really?
Yep, the Radio Jam.
Yeah, that was on that what's the name album. Yeah, that was just an awesome album.
But Unpredictable got nominated. Georgia got nominated. Love Changes got nominated. Unpredictable got nominated for Best R&B Album.
Yeah.
So did Intuition. Yeah. So his first 2 albums are nominated, award nominated. Grammy Award nominated.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. But yeah, that's funny. You go back to the old Sigma Cinema podcast. We did the top rappers, third actors. And we had the same number 1. Spoilers. Will Smith.
Getting jiggy with it. I was gonna ask that. Yeah. Like I forgot we did that episode on your side. I was gonna ask you who, but I was gonna say like before we started recording, before you got on, I was gonna ask you take out Will, take out Queen Latifah, take out I think Cube. Who's the best? Now who's the best?
Damn. Well, Tupac.
Yeah. And when we brought up Poetic Justice, I was like, fuck Tupac. Tupac is easily, bro. Like Juice, Poetic Justice, like Gang Related. Gang Related is underrated as fuck. I haven't seen Bullet and I haven't seen Gridlocked, but like he was up for Star Wars. He was up for Baby Boy. He was supposed to be in Menace, but got into it with I think one of the Hughes brothers, if not both of them.
Yeah, Gridlocked. I think you'll like that. That's Vondi Curtis Hall, black director. Y'all know his face. If you don't know his
I don't remember the name.
Coming to America.
Vondi Curtis Hall was the reporter in season 1 of Daredevil.
Wow.
Yes.
That's man.
Ben something. I can't. I got Wikipedia up now. I can look.
But no, that's what we talk about. Pac definitely. Yeah, we mentioned he would at the very least in his career, had he been made it, he would have been nominated for an Oscar.
Ben Urich. He was. Yeah. If you've seen the Daredevil movie, he was the Joey Pants, Joe Pantoliano character in season 1 on the Netflix show Daredevil. Like I'm talking like it's like some obscure shit. But yeah, he was kind of underrated in that season.
That's true, yeah.
We keeping it black, but the second half of this episode has been all over the place.
Yeah.
But still on topic.
but still on top.
That's how we get down.
Oh man, but speaking of Academy Award winners, we talked about Jamie Foxx, in case y'all forget. 40 years coming up. One of my favorite movies of all time. Which won one of my favorite musicians of all time his Oscar.
I'm gonna assume this is Purple Rain.
It's Purple Rain. I just had to bring up my boy.
It's all good. It's all good.
And they got that new documentary on Netflix, the Greatest Night in Pop, talking about the We Are the World song. And for those who don't know, Prince didn't do it.
Prince is not the world.
But yeah, 40 years. God dog. I mean, where does the time go?
With your old ass.
You killing me on that. Let's see. You got a birthday coming up. When is it? It's fact, this month, ain't it?
It's in 17 days, baby.
Yeah. And you'll be how old?
But see, like, I Benjamin Button out here. I'm gonna turn 36.
Oh, you're too young.
Hey, I'm gonna turn 38, fool.
I put it like this: if I'm not old enough to be your daddy, I ain't old.
So now I need to like get one of my young ass coworkers to fuck with you.
Like I work with, man. Like I got DVDs older than some of the people I work with.
Damn, I probably do too. Man, why you put it like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Like I bought Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was the first DVD I ever bought.
Why you still got Ghostbusters on DVD?
No, I got it on Blu-ray and 4K.
I was about to say,
but I still got the DVD. I can throw it away.
I think Bad Company is my oldest DVD. I probably bought it in 02.
And how down? Well, I was a teenager. I wasn't down bad, but I bought Ghostbusters. Bad. And I couldn't afford the DVD player. They were kind of pricey back then. It was $97, so I got one from Rent a Center. Yep. Hey, I was on my own end.
Rent a Center in Circuit City.
Oh boy! But anyway, that's getting way off track. But we gotta bring him up. I'm curious what you think about him. If you haven't seen any movies, I saw one movie. Freaking billionaire filmmaker.
Are you finna bring up who I think you finna bring up?
Yeah.
Because I think I intended on bringing him up as a joke.
Yeah, I don't even think I've ever did like straight out ask you what you thought about him.
And I was gonna say my answer to my own question when I was prepping was like, what, he didn't ruin Star Trek.
No, but that's something I want to get to because there's a difference between this and that. My
wife swears I hate him and I don't.
Oh, I can't say that.
I was going to. Let's just name names now. Like 2-3 years ago, I had intended on in February actually doing a full Tyler Perry binge because I did the Twilight thing. Summer of 2020, I did the Twilight thing because Pattinson had just got cast as Batman, and I was like, man, and you and Nick was like, man, he's not the worst part of Twilight, and he's not.
No.
And then I had it in my head like I saw Twilight to say like to talk shit because I've seen him. Let me run through Tyler Perry directorial filmography so I know what I'm talking about when I talk shit. And then I bailed. I was like, bro, I can't sit through all of these.
Yeah. This dude, and that's.
I feel like I've seen, like, my wife won't pop in. Like, she knows the movie she made me watch. And I feel like I've seen, like, For Color Girls and not The Family That Prays. Like, I think she made me watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So I've seen one or two.
That's his very first movie.
Did he direct that?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure he directed that.
Not sure either. No, he didn't.
That's, man, see, like, I know shit.
Darren Grant. Yeah, the first one he did was Family Reunion. I think that's the one I saw in theaters. The only one. And,
like speaking of my birthday, it's still on topic.
Mm-hmm.
Medea Goes to Jail came out on my birthday in 2009. It turns 15 this year.
Interesting.
Yeah. That pains me.
And here's the thing. that I want to bring up. So
I just made a blooper.
oh
I hit myself in the tooth.
no, you mentioned Gone Girl.
You better go
So,
on, girl.
I want to say this about him. Why I'm disappointed. I'll say that. I love the work he's doing. He has a studio now.
Yeah.
Bad Boys for Life was filmed there. The Second Coming to America, and plenty of other movies. But what I don't like about what I can't respect about him as a filmmaker.
It's lazy. All his movies are fucking lazy.
Yes. Now he did a post. He had the camera on his desk. He had all these scripts on his desk. He's like, yep, I wrote all these. And I was like, okay, there lies the problem. You wrote those longhand, and then you go and you film them. Even some of the best writers' scripts goes through rewrites. They go through, people look them over. It's a specific word I'm looking for. Proofread.
Oh, I take that back. I saw.
What's that?
I've seen the Medea Christmas, and I feel like one October way back.
And there's
We started watching one of the blue Medea Halloweens, and my wife made the call to turn it off that it was so bad.
One of the biggest fumbles.
He does that Adam Sandler thing where he just goes for the cheapest, weakest fucking joke. And just like Adam Sandler, all his shit is on Netflix now.
Yeah, the lowest common denominator.
Fuck yeah.
But I'm gonna say, well, yeah. Oh, and with the Boo movies, I'm gonna get to that. But his philanthropy as this and that, that's great, fantastic. Yeah. Like the studio, so him as a filmmaker,
as a human,
his first movies, and
as a human, pat yourself on the back, dude.
As a filmmaker, 2006, so he's been directing too long to not have improved,
right?
As a filmmaker. But like you said, he takes the lazy route. He wants to bang these movies out like that. So here's the thing. As an actor,
he's not bad.
In other people's movies.
Even in Ninja Turtles, he's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ninja Turtles, Gone Girl. He's in one scene in a movie called Those Who Want Me Dead. Angelina Jolie. I think it's a Taylor Sheridan movie.
Oh, the firefighter movie.
Yes, that movie.
I forgot about that.
With what's the name? I forget. The Punisher.
John Bernthal.
You haven't seen it?
I have. I like both of Sheridan's directed movies.
And
he is in that.
Yeah, and he has one scene. He's technically the main bad guy, but it's a.
God, I need to give that a rewatch. That was one of those, again, Warner Brothers direct day and date movies in 2021.
Yeah, it was a pandemic movie when they were releasing everything on the day and date. But and let me tell you this, something as a filmmaker he can't get right. One movie I actually liked that he did was Medea Goes to Jail. All right, so we have to make a decision. It's a word that YouTube hates. It's not a cuss word technically. It's a heinous act.
What?
That YouTube frowns upon.
Bro, I ain't trying to get no bread off of this. I think we can say it.
But we just worry about the audio podcast stuff. So Medea Goes to Jail.
I don't care about YouTube. I say that shit on YouTube.
He said say it on YouTube. But screw you, YouTube.
Basically.
So Medea Goes to Jail. I think that's one of his better movies. But contrast is where he
that's the
is
word?
bad at. Oh yeah, you'll see. Definitely contrast. So one side you got the slapsticky Medea going to jail. Funny stuff. It's actually funny. And what's her name? Sophia.
I really wish I could insert the Jennifer Lawrence.
I mean, I'm not celebrating as one of the best comedies of the 2000s, as we know. But it was decent. So he got that slapstick stuff over here, and then
the heavy drama.
I inadvertently got my friend gang raped.
Oh yeah, that's a bad word.
Yeah, Medea, goofy jail, slapsticky, goofy, and
so Tyler Perry doesn't understand tone.
Tone, yes, tone shifting.
Gosh,
I'm like, whoa.
that is
When I
not the
watched
word
that
I
movie.
expected.
Yeah. So you didn't see the movie, did you?
Oh,
Yeah. So Derek Luke, is it Derek Luke that was in that?
sure.
He said sure. Yeah, it's
Sure.
Derek Luke. Derek Luke and his friend is
Medea goes to
was
jail.
played by Keisha from Rudy from Cosby Show.
Night
Keisha
Pulliam.
Knight Pulliam. And it's decent drama, but it's just
It is Derek Luke, yeah.
tone. You like, dude, that's like
I just remember watching For Color Girls and then Michael Ealy and Think Like a Man made a reference. I heard there was a dude in that movie that threw his kids out the window, and it was him.
boy, yeah.
That was pretty good.
And I applaud him for going out of his safety zone with that movie.
Michael Ealy?
No, Tyler Perry for Color
Oh,
Girl.
okay. Yeah.
Because at that point, you know, he did a couple of dramas, but he didn't do anything. And then everybody jokes in this day and age, even 20 years ago, the day and age of makeup technology. I'm sure you've seen the memes about the Tyler Perry wigs.
I don't know.
I'll send you a bunch. Is that his wigs, his movies are done so fast. Like, what's his name from that movie? Is it Shamar Moore?
Sure.
The stupid he got that's obviously a wig.
Yeah.
He got his hair braided to the
Yeah. Do the Razzies do hair and makeup?
Yeah, it's just, and it's just somebody put a compilation together. It's like boom mics in the shot, the makeup's peeling off.
Maybe I will have to watch these.
Take your time on the movies, dude. You're in the position, or give other filmmakers, and you don't have to direct
straight
and
up
write everything. Just produce it.
How much better would all his movies be if he just handed off the directorial task?
And those Boo movies, I remember the marketing campaign. Remember they did the parody posters?
Yeah.
It was the ultimate opportunity. If he'd had some like balls to make like a zombie movie with Medea.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
Or an actual slasher movie. That's what everybody thought. That's what I thought it was going to be, at least because he was doing a parody poster.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, but he just did the same old shit. Except it said Halloween.
That's Tyler Perry.
But yeah, but he has this is staying for a while.
He want to be Eddie Murphy playing 9 characters in the same shit so bad.
Yeah. And so the late great Roger Ebert, 2 thumbs up, Siskel and Ebert, Chicago film critic. He reviewed his first movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, gave it a horrible review, rightfully so.
That tracks.
All of a sudden, Roger Ebert is racist, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And not knowing Roger Ebert been married to a black woman for 25 years, but...
Word.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
But
the knee-jerk reactions before Twitter, that's wild.
Exactly. But the movie was just bad, and they tried to label him a racist just because. Tracks. And this plays into the power of Tyler Perry, which is what?
Mispronouncing hallelujah.
Built-in fan base.
Yeah. Yeah.
Came from his stage play days. They just came from the plays straight to his movies. His movies, you know how the kiss of death is not having your movie screened for critics?
Yeah.
His movies is critic proof.
No, they're not.
It didn't matter. We real critics, we know it.
I disagree. They still trash.
No, they're trash. Don't get me wrong, but they're critic proof.
Yeah.
Nobody cares what the critics say.
Yeah.
And
studios are starting to. All this shit. How many movies have you been on Netflix now?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, enough about him. You know, thanks for the studio. You created more jobs down there, and your philanthropy and all that. But just retire from filmmaking, dude.
What the fuck is 6888? This is a war movie. He's doing a war movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting. And what is it? There's a Atlanta, the TV show, Donald Glover TV show.
ATL, shawty.
they did a episode spoofing Tyler Perry. You remember that episode
Is that
with
the
with the little girl?
the little girl?
Was it the one with the little girl at
What little
I
girl?
forget.
The little Chinese
I'm
girl.
thinking
I don't know nothing about
I'm
no
thinking
little Chinese girl.
But yeah, it's what episode is that? I gotta look it up.
I was thinking when he was in Whiteface.
Who was that? God darn it, I forget the episode. But it was a great episode. They made fun of Tyler Perry. Yeah, it was because the little girl was on a TV show and they kept this. Now I gotta look it up now.
Oh, I mean, it probably didn't even hit me that was like a Tyler Perry roast.
Yeah, because they were real slick about it. So
what season?
Is it The Big Payback? No, it wasn't that one.
The Big Payback. I rewatched all of this shit before season 3 came out too. The Jacket, Helen, Teddy. I was thinking of Teddy Perkins.
Teddy Perkins. That was Lakeith Stanfield was definitely Teddy Perkins. He had to have been.
What?
Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Gambino was Teddy Perkins.
Gambino, no. You're right. I'm thinking of something else.
I think that's when Lakeith had the hat though.
Yeah, that's a crazy show.
UMass.
Yeah, I recommend that show.
I think I was trying to put you on before you actually watched it.
No, you did, because I forgot about it. But yeah, this is definitely.
But on that though, like I meant to watch Gambino's Mr. and Mrs. Smith show today and just didn't. I didn't do shit today.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about it.
Bet that's on my list.
So
yeah, bro. When Gambino and his brother like do TV, like they do TV.
Yeah.
I wish they would have done that Deadpool show.
No, they still might.
What you know?
Yeah.
What you know?
But no,
who you been talking to?
As soon as we get off. Yeah, as soon as we get off, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, we should have talked about that.
I swear, I had like we kind of brought up Keenen Ivory Wayans. Like there was like a list of directors that I wanted to throw out, but like we've hit Jordan Poole, we've hit Spike, kind of hit on Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
There's so many actors. I mean,
but just to throw out there, one-time famous directors who are black. Just random as heck. Eddie Murphy,
Harlem Nights,
and Ice Cube. He's still that one feature film, right?
He is a person.
Players Club.
Oh, I knew that. Damn, I knew that. I don't know why I was thinking that movie with him and Ice-T that William Sadler was in.
Trespass.
There you go.
Yeah, that's definitely what's the name movie?
How come Will hasn't directed one? Martin directed a movie. How come Will Smith has not directed one movie?
Oh, Martin's another one. Yeah, he just had the one movie.
Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
He straight out said he don't like it because he said it was hard directing.
He wants to do a sequel though.
After how many years? What was that 96?
Come on, how many movies got sequels like 40 years later?
Yeah, belated sequels.
Yeah. Damn.
Walter Hill. That's what Trespass. I don't know why. With the two ices in them, Ice-T, Ice Cube.
Shit.
Yo. You all right over there? You barely making it.
I don't know. I like Tim's story popped in my head and then I yawned. I don't know what that means.
That dude.
That's your boy. It's your boy.
That guy, he supposedly told Jessica Alba to not look so ugly when she cried.
Oh yeah, I heard the filming of those Fantastic Four movies was wild.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was happy that he got him at first, but then
Reggie Hudlin. Reggie Hudlin.
Yeah.
House Party, yeah. Boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
But he also did just direct Eddie in that doo-doo Christmas movie.
Yeah, but Academy Award nominated producer Reggie Hudlin.
Yes, sir.
What's the movie?
I don't fucking know.
She said, oh man.
I'm about to look it up though.
No, I'll tell you. Quentin Tarantino.
Jackie Brown?
It's Django.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Oh, Reggie Hudlin. I didn't know he directed that. I haven't seen the Christmas movie. What's the name of it? The Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I'm on it. I don't know why I'm about to struggle. Like I'm on his page. Candy Cane Lane.
Candy Cane, yeah.
He directed Serving Sarah. R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Great White Hype, The Ladies Man, Marshall.
That's a movie.
He went 15 years and didn't do shit.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of somebody that has a really suspicious gap between their work, the Hughes brothers.
Is like From Hell the last movie they did together?
No, they definitely. But even before From Hell,
they did.
I think it was From Hell.
The Hughes brothers.
It was From Hell to Book of Eli.
I don't think they both did Book of Eli.
They didn't. So Albert and Alan.
Oh, they did. That's my bad.
Is it now? What movie did they do before that? Because I'm thinking it's From Hell, and they had that big gap.
They got Menace, Dead Presidents, American Pimp, From Hell, and The Book of Eli together. And that was only 9 years.
So American Pimp is, I think, a documentary.
I was about to say, what the fuck is American Pimp? It is a documentary.
Yeah. So feature film wise, they went from Hell to Book of Eli.
The Knights of South Bronx. Years. Alan got The Knights of South Bronx, New York, I Love You, which I feel like is like a... like, I don't know, like some interview shit. Like, like movie 43, but...
Yeah, it's a
group project
style movie.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Broken City, The Defiant Ones is a documentary. Dear Mama is a documentary. Mm-hmm. He's gonna direct a Snoop Dogg biopic.
Yeah.
Can that come out yesterday? Alan did Alpha, which I have on my shelf and have never seen.
He did some of the episodes of the John Wick, the Continental.
I was getting there.
My fault, bro.
The Good Lord Bird.
I'm like, ooh.
It looked like he did one episode of The Good Lord Bird. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is.
He did 2 of the 3 episodes of The Continental. Probably the 2 I haven't watched.
So I watched. So you only see the first one?
Yeah, I watched the first one. It was mad long, and I never finished it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's them, and yeah, they have a really interesting.
Just off Menace and Dead Presidents, the Hughes brothers don't get their props, and the Book of Eli. I haven't seen From Hell.
Oh, you haven't?
Nah.
If you watch that movie,
another one I have and just haven't gotten to.
Yeah, that's From Hell is. Like, wow, I don't know what made them make that, but that's a fantastic movie. It's Johnny Depp.
That's like an interesting actor-director combination. Like around the time Below came out, pre Jack Sparrow. I'll try to watch it this year.
And speaking of graphic novel comic book stuff, From Hell is based on a graphic novel by Alan Moore. I'm sure you heard that name.
Yeah.
And people don't know, and it's I God dog it, I need to rewatch that. I saw that in theaters. I love that movie. Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, I knew it was Jack the Ripper. I didn't know it was based on nothing though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. Don't mess with the feed, cuz. I don't see shit. I feel
what you looking for?
I feel like there's like a big figure that we're not talking about.
No, it is definitely is.
We can wrap it up within the next 10. And See, this is where I wish like we had an audience because the comments will blow up. Why y'all ain't talk about such and such?
Mm-hmm. This is stream. That'll probably be. But no, this is basically. But this is just us people being movie geeks, movie nerds coming off the cuff.
Yeah.
Just from knowledge. And that's
every 2 weeks I get together with my boys and we just fan out over whatever the topic is.
Right. But that's what it is. And once again, this is my opinion. I don't mean sound pretentious, but when you get film dudes together, you don't have to look up the trivia section of IMDb to make an episode.
That's a fact. I used to read. I used to read that shit like it was homework.
Yeah, and yeah, it's a very interesting. I guess the podcasting world. Everybody got a freaking podcast.
Did Danny Glover ever direct the movie?
I don't think so. You have to look that up. Danny Glover. You mean the star of Saul?
If that's what you want to give him. AMC had Lethal Weapon on earlier.
You know what? And I want to say this for all of the audience listening. There's a stupid meme going around that I hate.
Just a Dream looks like a TV show.
No.
No, it don't look like he directed any like feature films.
So there's this meme going around. You've seen it, and it's supposed to be a joke. I'm obviously taking it too seriously, but people believe it. So Lethal Weapon, the movie comes on his birthday, right?
Yeah, on his 50th birthday.
50. But
Happy
this meme is going around
Raj.
they're talking about Danny Glover was 41 years old when he was too old for this shit. Like, no.
You mad because you 41?
No. Well, yes, but but no, it's inaccurate. I hate inaccurate movie trivia.
Yeah.
Roger Murtaugh was too old for.
Yeah, because normies fuck around and believe misinformation.
Yeah.
Well, cinematic misinformation, political misinformation. Y'all motherfuckers just don't research shit. Stop taking Twitter word for everything.
In the day and age of information. Like, man, I wish in elementary school I had a smartphone. And oh my goodness, these kids don't know how good they got it, man. And not just that, I'm sorry, Gen Zers, all this information at y'all fingertips, y'all the most clueless generation.
Scott Hall on y'all.
Right. But that's just my opinion.
No, that's a fact. We ain't gonna be old guys being old guys. Like, that's a fact. Somebody see it on Twitter. Michael Jordan never won an NBA championship because it was on Twitter. Yeah. Before we wrap, shout out. We talked about Spike. Shout out to Malcolm D. Lee, cousin.
Oh, yeah. Cousin. Got a nice filmography.
Yeah. He got a solid filmography. I haven't seen Roll Bounce, but
yeah,
I haven't seen Roll Bounce. I really like both Best Man movies. I wish the Last Show on Peacock would have been a third movie.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. It gave us more because it was a show.
Yeah, that's a fact. He did Barbershop 3. He did Soul Man with Samuel L. Jackson and Bernie Mac.
And Barbershop 3.
Another R.I.P. Don't hate on Chicago.
No, I'm hating on Atlanta because that was not filmed in Chicago. Atlanta standing in
but
Chicago.
Tim Story did do the first one.
Yeah, in
Chicago, man.
And everybody was mad because it was cold. I'm like, what do you think, Chicago was?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Damn, I'm blanking on other Tim Story. I mean, Malcolm D. Lee movies. Aside from fuck Scary Movie 5.
Oh my god, that was a paycheck movie.
Emphatically fuck Scary Movie 5.
Yeah.
I literally, that's like one of the handful of movies I literally hate. Scary Movie 5. I don't even think he finished it because of the the Best Man Holiday.
All right, I got a shout out to one director we almost forgot, who was Spike Lee's regular cinematographer. So Ernest Dickerson.
Juice. You got the juice now, Q.
Juice.
and
I think.
Bulletproof
Oh my, underrated.
with Damon.
Underrated. Adam Sandler.
Disneyland.
That would never fly today.
Fuck no.
You can't even say that word though.
Fuck no.
Disneyland. Demon Knight.
Did he do Demon Knight?
Yeah, that's his. Yeah.
I've seen Demon Knight like once or twice.
And I'm kind of on the fence about Bones. He did Bones.
He did Bones. I want to buy Bones just to have it, but I know it's dog shit.
It's the no pun intended Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But and he also got into TV like most directors. He did The Wire, Dexter, The Walking Dead, the
Bangers. Bangers.
Yeah. But Ernest Dickerson, yeah, he did the cinematography because show you how good he was with Spike. He did School Days, She's Gotta Have It, Do the Right Thing, Mo Better Blues, Jungle Fever, and Malcolm X.
Damn, so he did a couple of those during or after making Juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yep, and they went to college together, NYU. They met in college, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what's up.
Morehouse or NYU. One of them was a undergrad, I forget. But yeah. But did you? I have a confession.
Hit me.
The DMX movie with David Arquette.
Never Die Alone.
I haven't seen that.
I feel like I've seen bits and pieces. I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
That's Ernest.
Before we wrap, one more actor / director that I can't believe wasn't brought up in the last 2 hours.
Damn.
You ready?
Yeah.
You might be kind of mind blown. Any guesses?
Nah, he got me. I'm halfway dead.
Chris Rock.
Oh yeah. Top 5.
Top 5, Head of State. I Think I Love My Wife. All very solid. Top 5 is low key great, but his other 2 are solid.
I saw that in theater.
And he's going to direct. He was just announced to direct something else.
Where
we at?
Oh, Chris Rock. Yeah, when he's not getting slapped by future Academy Award winners on the same night.
In the same night.
That's still bizarre. That you go back and look at that.
Where is it? Maybe I can find it on IMDb right quick.
Michael Ealy too was in that Never Die Alone movie.
He was in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Barbershop.
Yeah,
these other movies.
He had like a lead / supporting role in Barbershop.
Yeah. Yeah, Spike Lee, Miracle at St. Anna, underrated war movie.
Yeah.
Spike Lee.
Very underrated.
Spike Lee. Oh man.
Upcoming.
Nah, he was in that crappy Underworld movie too.
Yeah, Underworld Awakening.
Yeah.
Google, bro. Like I can't find. I think it's a remake. There's a remake where Mads Mikkelsen.
Jacob Ladders? Nope.
Mads Mikkelsen is like drinking. It's like a Mads Mikkelsen drinking movie. Like it's a foreign movie. Chris Rock is gonna do the American remake for that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Now, what was that? Because that movie got a lot of press. Well, another round. It's another round?
Another round. I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. Chris Rock is about to direct a remake of Another Round.
Really?
Yeah.
What the heck? Well, it was going to obviously be about drinking of some sort, but...
Here. So, on that note, I think we can wrap it up. I'll come back, put my mucus and saliva all in verbal form. But that's it for February, like I said at the top. Next episode, it'll probably just be like Doom Part 2 reactions. I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
Or will the Oscars have happened? The Oscars won't have happened yet because it'll be like March 4th when we all get back. So yeah. It's regularly, if you ain't know. Yo. Nobody finna decide what I am defined by. Try to box me in, then I switch up about what I rhyme right. I am a combination of my wins and losses. Y'all mad that I got more flow than water faucets. It ain't my problem, honestly, if you not feeling me. The tip is I'm a stand-up guy who take accountability. Don't tell me what I need to do, man. This ain't that game. What I need to do and what you need me to do ain't the same. I sag in my jeans so my penis can breathe. Trying to find a tailor who could make jeans, legs come in threes. Y'all might not like me, but you knew you need me. The flow so sick, I could make them cue you easy. Now that I got your attention, we know you only an act. Fake a facade, and my every movement's a fact. And chill until the next episode.